iDriveSoCal is brought to you by the best automotive retailers from across Southern California. We consider our dealer partners friends and highly recommend them. When it's time for you to buy, just go to iDriveSoCal.com and click on dealers to get connected. Or email me and I'll personally introduce you. Tom at iDriveSoCal.com. That's Tom, T-O-M, at the letter I, drive like drive a car, SoCal like Southern California.com. Tom at iDriveSoCal.com. Now, on with the podcast.
The 2019 Acura RDX is an all-new luxury compact crossover, and it's got really sharp, aggressive styling. I think it's one of the best-looking luxury compact crossovers out there in the luxury segment. And it also features an all-new engine. It's a 2.0-liter inline-4 turbocharge that produces 272 horsepower. Very well-appointed, very luxurious. One of the best-looking Acura interiors.
Welcome to iDriveSoCal, the podcast all about mobility from the automotive capital of the United States, Southern California. Tom Smith here with the good professor, Mr. Clinton Quan. Say hello, Clinton.
Hi, Tom.
Hello, hello. All that background noise is the Orange County International Auto Show, 2018 style. It is Sunday, the last day of the show, so I believe this is a pretty busy day. And it's right around 11 o'clock in the morning. All that relevance, I don't know, not really. But the fact of the matter is, this is a podcast, so who knows when you're going to be listening or where you're going to be listening. Maybe you are on a plane to Italy. Maybe you are on the treadmill. Maybe you are sitting in Southern California traffic. Nevertheless, thanks for being with us. And this podcast that the good professor and I are doing is a vehicle review. Here at the OC Auto Show, they are very big on test drives, ride and drives. Not only can you test drive, meaning drive yourself, you can go for you can be a rider on an indoor off-road track, or you can go test tow. They even have test tows. But in this case, the good professor is doing a review of his test drive of the 2019 Acura RDX.
Yes, I drove the 2019 Acura RDX Advanced trim.
Advanced trim.
Yeah, so, which is the top line trim.
Top of the line. What are the what are the trim levels?
There's the base, which starts at about $37,000.
Okay.
Then there's technology about, I think that one's about 40. Then there's an A-Spec 43, and then you move up to the Advance about 45,000, and then with the all-wheel drive, I think it's about another $2,000 on top of that.
Okay, so all-wheel drive available on all trims?
Yes.
Okay. Front-wheel drive otherwise, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yes.
So tell us about the 2019 Acura RDX.
Well, the 2019 Acura RDX is an all-new luxury compact crossover, and it's got really sharp, aggressive styling. I love the design.
Wait a minute, the RDX has been around.
Yeah, but this is an all-new.
All new. Okay.
New generation.
New generation. Got it.
New
okay.
generation.
Got it. Okay.
Whereas the previous one, it was attractive as well, but more conservatively styled.
Mm-hmm.
This one takes some of the, I guess you could say, even some of the styling cues from the NSX supercar.
Oh, wow. So it's got some sporty
very
lines, sporty looks.
Very sporty lines, sporty looks.
That's cool.
Yeah, great looking car. I think it's one of the best looking luxury compact crossovers out there in the luxury segment. And it also features an all new engine. It's a 2.0-liter inline-4 turbocharge that produces 272 horsepower. So it's a little bit down on horsepower from the previous V6, which had 279, but there's more torque, 280 pound-feet of torque.
More so. Smaller, two less cylinders, little less horsepower, more torque,
yes,
and probably much better fuel economy.
Yes, better fuel efficiency.
Okay.
A winning combination, right?
Right. Absolutely. So, and the RDX, what generation are they on? Do you know?
That's a good question. I believe this is the 3rd generation.
Okay. I think that would make sense.
Yes.
And I think the 2nd generation I liked a little bit more aesthetically than the 1st.
Yeah.
And I think I did get a glance at this 3rd generation, and I thought I was impressed as well.
Oh, it looks fantastic.
And they're getting bigger, right? Like everything else, they've gotten a little bit bigger,
Yeah.
a little bit wider at least for sure. I don't know about longer.
I believe it's both longer and wider.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, is this a 5-passenger? Do they have a 7-passenger option?
No, this is a 5-passenger
Okay.
crossover.
Okay.
And plenty of space for 5 people, and a good amount of cargo space as well. It
Okay.
feels very roomy inside.
And you drove the all-wheel drive?
Yes.
All right.
I drove the advanced all-wheel drive.
And you drove it here at the auto show, which is they can limit the
it's a
drives
short
a little bit.
Yeah, it is a short drive.
Because all the manufacturers have like a specific kind of course that you're supposed to be dedicated to, right?
Yes, each manufacturer has their own route. So with some manufacturers, you can drive it a little bit more. I did get to drive it more with some of the other manufacturers, but I did get to experience the acceleration.
Handling.
Yeah, handling a little bit as
Okay.
well. And I put in Sport mode and Sport Plus, and you can really feel the power of this engine.
They have a
There's
Sport
plenty-
and a Sport Plus.
Yes.
Okay. Do they have
Fun,
an
huh?
Eco as well then, or
It's
what?
I believe it's Comfort and Normal, if I remember correctly.
Okay, we're sitting next to the Nissan display, and I believe Jacqueline is the announcer on this one. She's just talking up the GTR right now, so that might be a little bit challenging to hear us over Jacqueline. Not sure, but you were saying again.
The different modes, Sport and Normal and Comfort. I believe those are all the different modes.
Okay, Sport, Normal. Okay, so good handling, impressive acceleration.
Yes, very impressive acceleration. You can really feel it.
And in the different modes, are you when you go from one mode to another, are you adjusting the transmission powertrain as well as the suspension, or just?
I believe it's the throttle response, probably suspension as well.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Especially for Sport mode.
Okay. So inside technology, take us in.
Oh. Well, it's got the new Acura vehicles and even some of the Honda vehicles. Instead of having a traditional gear shifter, now it's push buttons. So that's one thing you'll definitely notice with the new RDX.
Push buttons
for the gears.
Now I've seen
Park, drive, neutral.
I've seen that with the Honda vehicles that are hybrids.
Well,
right?
They have that in the Accord with the bigger engine, the 2.0 liter turbo.
Okay, I haven't
now,
driven
if you
that.
drive the 1.5 liter turbo, it still has the traditional shifter.
Okay, so this is. You think this is direction that? And by the way, for those of you that don't know, Acura is the luxury brand of Honda. But just to put that out there, it's pretty common knowledge. But just in case,
Yes, I think this is the direction they are definitely moving towards.
Push button, gear shifting.
Yes.
Huh.
Especially if it's the higher trim, if not on all the trims.
Okay.
You'll see the same thing on the TLX. If you get the V6, it'll be push button, but if you get the 4-cylinder, it'll have the traditional shifter.
Interesting.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the other thing you're really going to notice is, along with a number of the other Japanese and Korean automakers, they're putting that big navigation screen on the very top of the center stack. And this one has a huge screen. I don't remember exactly how big it is, but I'm guessing it's between 10 to 12 inches. It's really, really big. So it's not a touch screen. It's similar to what the Europeans are doing. They have this pad in the center console, and you use the pad to remotely adjust and
I think that's safer, personally.
To get to the navigation, the audio, and the climate controls.
Yeah. Okay, so what else about the technology? What else about the interior of the 2019 RDX?
Well, I was
the all-new 2019 RDX.
Yeah, I was talking to the rep from Acura, and I asked him about the big thing for safety, and he said it was the forward mitigation crash avoidance system.
Okay.
So that's the big thing.
All right.
Yep.
All right.
And very well designed interior. I thought it was very aesthetically pleasing.
Leather, obviously. Right?
Yeah, leather.
Probably
It's got
either
the-
wood accents or some kind of carbon fiber looking accents,
Yeah,
depending on your trim.
Interesting that you mentioned that because there are wood accents both on the door and along the dash as well.
Sure.
Yeah, and it's got the nice large circular gauges, which I like, really sporty, 3-spoke steering wheel, very well appointed, very luxurious. I think one of the best looking Acura interiors. It sort of makes the other ones, especially the sedans, look outdated, this new one.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Very, very modern.
I think when the Acura first brought RDX out, that kind of led the way in some of its styling inside and out for the rest of the lineup. If I'm remembering right. I don't know. I could be completely wrong.
Could be.
It could be completely wrong.
No. Could be that they. No. Tom, I meant could be that it led the way to the other interior designs for the upcoming Acura vehicles.
Are we ready for top three?
Top three. Oh, yes. Top three.
Top three favorite things of the professors.
The first thing I noticed, obviously, the exterior styling. I really love that sharp, aggressive, sporty exterior design. I think they did a great job. Definitely grabs your attention. And I think it looks good from every angle. Side, front, rear, 3/4 front, 3/4 rear.
You know, I gotta hit pause real quick. The RDX is the Acura. Acura is the luxury brand of Honda. This is the Honda CR-V, is it not? Are they in the same class?
Well, they would both be compact crossovers.
But one being the luxury and one...
Yeah, but other than that, I don't think there's anything else similar to it.
Okay.
Totally different engines, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Then never mind.
Well, this is a 2.0-liter turbo engine.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. So carry on. So back to the beginning of your top three.
And the exterior
styling
looks completely different.
Exterior styling. Okay.
Yes.
Exterior styling is your first.
Yes.
What's number two?
Number two, I would have to go with that engine. I think that's a great engine. I love the way it sounds. The 2-liter turbo with 272 horsepower and 280 pound-feet of torque.
That's a lot for a 4-cylinder.
Yeah. That thing really moves. Yeah. There's plenty of power. There's definitely no shortage of power on that.
And you were on a test drive with a rep with you, but you
Yes.
could still put 2-3 other adults and some stuff in it and
it
still
would
have enough.
It would definitely seat 4 people very comfortably.
Okay.
4 people for sure.
And
very comfortably.
And it's still going to deliver in the power mode, in
the
power category, so to speak. Okay,
Yeah.
so number three.
Number 3, I'm gonna go with the new interior design. I think they did a great job with the interior. I really like the dashboard, the steering wheel. I love that new big navigation screen they have on the top. Yeah.
All right.
Great looking design.
Excellent. That was Professor Clinton Quan's test drive review of the 2019 Acura RDX here at the Orange County International Auto Show. Professor, thank you as always. I know you have a lot more test driving to do, so I'm going to let you get to it. And until next time, I'm Tom Smith. Thank you as always for tuning in.
This episode was engineered and edited by Bobby Flores.
Howdy. Still here, huh? That's cool, but this one's pretty much done. But we have tons of additional content at our website, iDriveSoCal.com. If you're not listening from there already, you should definitely check it out. From there, you can subscribe to our newsletter, the podcast, or leave a note. And I'd love to hear from you too. Here's my email, tom@iDriveSoCal.com. That's Tom, T-O-M, at iDrive, the letter I, drive like drive a car, SoCal like Southern California.com. Tom@iDriveSoCal.com. Thanks again for listening, and please reach out with whatever's on your mind.